Rewards stay bound to the original owner for 10 minutes and become available for everyone afterwards for 1 minute. That is a huge change. Okay, as of the making of this video, there is a new Halloween event that has just hit the game. It is loaded with events, goodies, as well as some cosmetics. And in this video, I'm going to give you a quick rundown on everything you need to know, and all the details will follow afterwards. So let's jump into the most important stuff first. There is an event merchant in the game. You may notice as you run around, there are fun little Halloween decorations, and we'll talk about that stuff later. For anyone who just wants a quick little rundown on the things to do, there is an event merchant that you can interact with. He sells daily materials for Solent. I've been told that he travels between multiple locations, but if you go between the travel point of the Nesting Grounds waypoint and the Vienta Village waypoint, he will walk and travel on this road. So moving down here, I have the Haunted Harvest Peddler. He has a daily supply of materials that you can buy from him for the cost of Solent. These dimensional pumpkins are going to be important because they are event currency that you can use on an event shop to get really good materials. Make sure you buy everything from him every single day. You will take this to an event exchange merchant that you will find in town. So let's make our way to them. The pumpkin exchange merchant is who you're going to talk to buy materials that they have for this event. As you notice, you can have a Pumpkin Lord headpiece, so a nice cosmetic. You can get a Jack-o'-lantern Amatoy for your expeditions. You can get a Hollow Knight special morph. You want to turn into the Rat King. The Punky Pumpkin you can also turn into, which is again another morph where you turn into a pumpkin that can roll around. The most important one for the material gain is going to be the Trait Unlock Stone. For logging in twice and buying from the merchant twice, you can get 25 Trait Unlock Stones. These are huge. You can get Trait Extraction Stones once a week as well. Some enchanted ink for crafting your lithographs and selling those lithographs onto the marketplace, as well as some quality stellarite. You'll also notice that these 4 materials reset weekly, and then these 4 purchases up here you can buy one time per account. Also, make sure at the top right hand side of your screen you're able to check in and claim candy corn that you can use for some other things I'll make mention of in a bit. But make sure that you collect these candy corns. You'll notice on this battle pass here, this event is going on for 21 days. So the candy corn, if you read the details of it, an iconic haunted harvest candy that tastes like a dreamy mix of honey and vanilla, used to open reward chests in the haunted labyrinth. So you're going to use this as a currency to open the haunted labyrinth chests. You will also notice that going to any cooking oven, there are a couple of event meals that you're also able to cook using either these dimensional pumpkin tokens and some of the chocolate that you get. I would highly recommend staying away from spending these dimension pumpkin tokens until you purchased everything of great value off of the event merchant. It is very important that you do this first, and then from there, making these meals should be fine. One meal giving all critical hit chance and critical damage percent boost, as well as the spooky pumpkin pie, giving you increased mastery bonus, as well as abyssal contract token efficiency. The duration of the pie is for 15 minutes. The duration of the spider cookie is also 15 minutes. In your expeditions, there's also word that the event Amatoy that you can get boosts every zone for expedition. So you'll notice that certain Amatoys have a boost for certain expeditions that they can go on. Apparently, the Amatoy from this Halloween event is boosted for every single one that you can go to, making it a very special one to obtain. So make sure you stay on top of that. But most importantly, make sure you're buying your event coins from the merchant. And then when going into the in-game shop, you'll notice that there are some new cosmetics. The Grim Reaper outfit, which I think is really fantastic. Really big fan of this one. You've also got the Wicked Enchanter bundle, which is universal across both sets of characters. You get yourself a body piece, a headpiece, a seasonal Amatoy, and a seasonal profile banner. And you can use this as a frame to sit around your character's profile picture. We've got a couple morphs making their way back into the cash shop, as well as a couple Amatoys as well. I'm actually a huge fan of the Rock Baby Genius. I really like this one. This one is super cool. Very much my style. But more importantly, moving up, we've got some new weapon skins that you can also obtain. Let's go through them here. This is the Harvester Greatsword. We've got the Harvester Longbow. We've got the Harvester Staff, some daggers, the wand, the harvester blade, sword and shield, and the crossbows. I'm personally a huge fan so far of how they've been doing their weapon skins. I think seasonal stuff sometimes can look a little tacky, and honestly, I think they were pretty nail on the head with these ones. They were really, really cool, but to each their own. You go to the co-op dungeon section here, you'll notice there is a new haunted labyrinth that you're able to do, as well as some special rewards from the event that you're also able to obtain. So in case you're not able to buy the things from the event shop, you're able to have a chance at earning them through doing the haunted labyrinth. From the event meals that you can make to Solent to cooking ingredients, even some ornate coins. But more importantly, you can get those dimensional pumpkins as a reward, potentially get the pumpkin headpiece, the Amatoy, the morph, and both of the morphs that I've mentioned. So if you're playing actively, a very good opportunity to be able to get everything and have more than you need by the end. So you'll be able to craft more of those cooking meals that I'll mention here in just a moment. Be on the lookout for any spooked residents that you may see in town, such as this one. Talking to them can also yield you some rewards. Eyeball candy, a creepy eyeball shaped candy. Keep looking for more candy. Let's go ahead and talk to this one. Apparently some of these residents can yield you gifts of candy corn and even turning your head into a pumpkin, as well as potentially giving you additional buffs. Eyeball candy, peppermint candy. But apparently you can get a buff that gives you experience bonus and Solent bonus. This is told to be the best one that they can give you, as well as the potential, as I've mentioned, to also receive candy corn, which again is that dungeon currency that you can use for those additional Halloween event rewards. And for the Haunted Harvest event details, let's go over this with more clarity, so stay tuned for this one. Unfortunately, during the testing, we discovered a critical stability issue for the update. Our team has worked with NCSoft to resolve this issue and will release the Harvest event following the downtime on October 24th. So this got delayed about a day, and I'm glad they're doing those things to make sure the stability of the game is being upheld. In pursuit of the giant jack-o'-lantern, you've unknowingly entered a perilous trap with seasonal surprises lurking around every corner. So the event village, the trick or treat at any village to get most of your haunted harvest experience. Beyond collecting candy corn from various activities, you'll also receive as a daily login bonus. Don't eat or spend all of your candy though at once. Greet familiar friends in unique costumes around each village to receive candy corn. Search for characters with hidden haunted harvest forms at night or morph into playful ghosts to identify them during the day for additional candy corn. Locate all 3 costumed characters to receive a Phantom's Prank buff for increased Solent gain and increased experience gain. Those are the buffs that we were talking about. Haunted Harvest influences Solicium in fresh and unexpected ways. First off, we have a catch event only fish throughout Solicium for various 15-minute buffs. You have the red, yellow, and blue gummy fish for increased movement speed and attack speed, and you have the pumpkin taffy for increased boss hit rate, damage boost against undead and demon enemies, and damage resistance against the undead and demon enemies. Join your fellow adventurers and search for wandering haunted harvest peddlers to purchase dimension pumpkins and other event-specific rewards. Once you have the proper ingredients, you can cook these haunted harvest specialties for 15-minute buffs, and that was the spooky pumpkin pie, as well as the Choco Spider Cookie. Send your favorite Amatoy on expeditions for a chance at additional event rewards. Amatoys have an icon on their head to indicate where they'll receive a boost from. This boost increases a chance to obtain special rewards from Amatoy expeditions. A Halloween-themed Amatoy will receive an increased chance of obtaining special rewards enabled regardless of their expedition. Take down your favorite dungeon bosses during the event for a chance to receive additional cosmetics. And for the shop showcase, there are additional cosmetics that you are able to obtain, and that those additional cosmetics, once again, they are talking about is that haunted labyrinth dungeon where you can do for the currency of candy corn. So it's time to go trick-or-treating, it's time to get that candy, it's time to go talk to those events, time to go to those merchants, time to get your trade stones, time to do all the things on top of all the things you were already doing. But that is essentially the gist of what you'll need to know for this event and keeping up with some efficient things you'll need to stay on top of. Enjoy some of the decorations you'll see around the game and around different towns. And now if you're interested in going over some of the patch notes with me, then stick around. If not, thanks for watching the video. Give it a like if it was helpful, and let's continue forward. First of all, fun little stuff that you'll notice in game is there's a nice, really interesting Halloween loading screen. We have the Haunted Harvest event. Celebrate Halloween in Solicium from October 25th through to November 13th. New seasonal co-op dungeon has been added, the Haunted Labyrinth. New Halloween event-themed items can be crafted throughout the events. Bonus daily login rewards during the Haunted Harvest Festival. And spooky seasonal music has been added to these locations: Castleton, Pure Light Tower, Starlight Observatory, Watcher's Post, Stoneguard, Citadel, Bienta Village, Sanctuary Oasis, Kanina Village, and Kanina Village. The following items can be obtained during the event: currencies such as the candy corn, as I've made mention of, and the Dimension Pumpkins. Cooking recipes: you are able to make a spooky pumpkin pie, spooky pumpkin latte, we didn't see that, and the Choco Spider cookies. So make sure to check out the cooking vendor for that additional one I didn't get a chance to see there. Cooking ingredients will be as followed: chocolate, as well as some fishing ingredients: the red gummy fish, the yellow gummy fish, the blue gummy fish, and pumpkin taffy. The gummy fishes will look like this. From my understanding, you're able to consume them upon catching them, and you'll have, again, additional buffs that you can utilize towards the things that you may be doing. We can check out this article for more details, so we'll go over that in a sec. Shop updates available for a limited time. So these are all the outfits that we have shown, as well as all of the weapons that we have shown, and again, including the Wicked Enchanter bundle, as well as the Grim Reaper outfit. These two here. In-game content schedule reset times have been changed to Thursday for all regions. This will impact the following: quests, guild quests, dimension contract tokens, NPC sales restrictions, Gate of Infinity weekly rewards, arena, seasonal events, battle pass, store specials, and item expiration dates. You will notice that in the gameplay as you continue to go throughout your business. Gameplay as followed. The following friendly players are shown on the minimap: the player guild and friendly guilds, party members, and friendly top ranked players. Hopefully that'll make large scale a bit better in terms of where people are and what to do in those situations. Increase the PvP area for the following conflict field boss events: Morokai, Chernobog, Talus, Grand Aelan, and a dentist. That's fantastic because those areas were actually rather small. Increase the timer for conflict boss drop rewards. Rewards stay bound to the original owner for 10 minutes and become available for everyone afterwards for 1 minute. That is a huge change. Crystal drops from co-op dungeon bosses and elite monsters are no longer distributed to party members based on contribution, and instead have an equal chance to be acquired by all party members. Shout out to the healers. Added new profile frame feature. This can be set in the Mirror Boutique profile settings. That was that profile frame that we saw earlier. Sundry's crafters now offer weapon chests and armor chests. These items were originally craftable from the weapon crafters and armor crafters. After claiming rewards from an Amatoy expedition, the previous roster will be selected for the next expedition. The following previously restricted cooking ingredients are now more widely available from additional resources. They've also been renamed to be more inclusive to where they came from: Terror Bird Meat to Bird Meat, Desert Wild Game to Land Meat, Forest Wolf Meat to Thick Meat, and Black Egg Pork to Chewy Meat. For the dungeons, completing a dungeon through the random matchmaking option will now provide special rewards when claiming the final boss chest: 1-star Dimensional Soul Shard selection chest, and you'll also have a chance to receive 1-dimensional Essence of Salvation. So queuing with randoms has its perks now. Running pugs and carrying people through those dungeons has a few more perks. Added a chat window icon where players can add another chat window. You can create more than one window at a time to view multiple tabs at once. You can resize each chat window by dragging the edges with your mouse, and the extra windows can also be repositioned and locked in place. And they added a chat lock button. This is fantastic for staying on top of a wide variety of chats, especially the guild chat. This is a fantastic quality of life change. For the UI, the following now display acquisition information in their tooltips: the Amatoy, the Guardians, and the Morphs. Selecting usage on cooking ingredients will now display cooking recipes that contain it. Added a visual indicator for skills that can be charged on your combat bar. When the shortcut key button is held, the associated skill icon will now fill up. And if you look at the bottom right hand side here, you'll notice that move completely filled up. Remove the unnecessary third reward line from the cooperative dynamic event reward UI, and some notable fixes. Fixed an issue where the onboarding controls were always visible, and the notable fixes here: I'm not really going to go over this one. These ones are usually pretty small, but if you're interested in checking that out, you're welcome to pause the video and look at this for yourself. And that is it in its entirety. So make sure you guys take advantage of this awesome event to make sure you can take advantage of these awesome rewards. If this video is helpful, please be sure to leave it with a like. And if you want to see more content from myself, make sure to subscribe and come hang out with us sometime in my live stream. I live stream all the time, and you can find those details down in the description down below. And you can find more of Throne and Liberty content from me on my YouTube channel by subscribing. It's absolutely free. But as far as that goes, have yourself a haunted rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.